Legend of Total War here with part 3 of this particular Saving Disaster campaign. Playing as Clan Angrund. This was insane. Like, individual units wise, they're not that strong, but they're bringing such huge amounts of force that all I can do is just have a controlled retreat. At Sartosa, you know, we defeated the, what are they called? The parts of Sartosa. But I don't know, things don't look great because it's not going to be long before they're here again. Now, looking at things diplomatically, if we just were able to hold on long enough, no, not the Gits, but the Crooked Moon, right? They're ranked number 2, Greenskins ranked number 1. They've got a lot of enemies, not the Greenskins, but the Crooked Moon do. If we could just defeat a couple of their armies, it'd be okay. So I'm just trying to think what to do. Unfortunately, for some fucking reason, this guy decided to be a fucking prick. And I'd like to conquer them, but dwarf settlements are a real pain to take, and I would have preferred a confederation. But he's not going to accept that.
Revenge incarnate.
So what I'm going to do...
By my hammer it will be done.
Okay, I'm going to come over here. We're going to capture Martek.
Belligar Ironhammer.
What a pain. That's going to be a difficult one to assault, but whatever, we just have to do it. We're always up against the odds. Public order's improving. Yep, upgrade that. And let's get some improved walls up in here. And increase our income. Now that spent up a lot of our money, but yeah, it's an investment in the future.
Zulrikas.
Alright, let's move on. Maybe if I capture Martek, they might be willing to peace out. Might be able to actually hold on to it. But it's got walls there and a big army.
I stand strong behind the shield of Defiance.
I really wanted to fight Arkan. Because his strength ranking is really low. No, not yet. I want to confederate with them. They're not going to confederate with someone so weak. Oh, great. More arrivals. And even more. Okay, so here's the plan with Sartosa, right? Before it revolts again, so not next turn but the turn after, fight and defeat that rebellion. What'll happen then is a new rebellion will show up outside the settlement. These guys will probably besiege the settlement, but the rebellion will build up. As long as they don't attack the settlement before the rebels attack them, we might actually stand a chance. Oh, God. I need a second army, but I cannot afford it, and I cannot get to Karak 8 Peaks. Can't do it. We have no idea what's going on over there, and traversing through Khemri's territory, just can't justify it.
To battle? Don't think so.
I really don't want to fight this battle. Like, I really don't want to. But we have to. We have to. We don't have a choice. You can't stop with a campaign like this. The moment you stop is the moment you die. Problem is the sieges are so tedious and boring, but the odds aren't really in our favor, so you can't just like charge at them. That won't really work. And if you did, it's the worst thing you can do because you're just throwing away troop lives, and you don't want to do that. I don't know, I might be able to win this. We'll see how we go. I mean, we'll see. Because what we can do is if the timer runs out, we just come back and fight them again. The benefit of it's actually easier with a timer as opposed to without a timer. As long as you're patient.
Barracks ready! Runes of spell breaking.
Alright. Let's go. Let's try and get this done quickly. I suppose another thing that we're going to want to do is waste the ammunition of all of their quarrelers. That'll make the attack a lot easier. I'll be able to bring my quarrelers up and thin them out considerably. See, this is a problem with campaigns that are insanely difficult. They end up bordering the boring side of things, because part of the problem here is not that the enemy is super strong, but that our faction is super weak. I don't have the tools I need to defeat them, you know, honorably. And so I have to use every scrap, every fucking arrow has to land perfectly in order for us just to survive. But I do think that coming to Araby was the right decision. Problem is, though, we have to attack and defend at the same time, and that's not really good. As in, we're trying to attack these guys to conquer them, but at the same time we have to defend against the Greenskins. But I would really like it if my army was, you know, at Al-Hayik, so it can help defend. Let's, yeah, just get in there and waste all their ammo somewhat quickly would be good. I think it's the closer we get here, the more they shoot us. Okay, I think I want to destroy this section wall here as well. The gate. The tower. Destroy that as well. So I'd probably let him get down to about half health before I pull him back. He's not going to be involved in the melee. But what he's doing here, he is reducing the enemy's balance of power. Quite significantly, actually. It's going to make it a hell of a lot easier as well. Once they're out of ammunition, my archers can come in. Without taking any damage, we can pick whichever unit we want to wipe out. Okay, I'm going to move you a little bit over here. If we can get these guys over on the side here and bomb that section of wall, that would be good. Okay, I'm going to get the other one over here, because there's likely going to be some ranges or something. There's a lot of ranged units in this army. Just try and thin them out. Okay, I think that's enough for you. You can come back now, and we'll get somebody else over here to soak up some damage. Yeah, for a little while. But best off just putting Belly Guard there, I think. He'll barely take anything. They've also got artillery. No. Belly Guard's gonna block most of the shots anyway. Doesn't seem like... It seems like the coast is clear. Okay, I can move it to here now. Actually, stop. The artillery shooting. Wait for that to end. He's taking less damage than him, and we were trying to dodge before. Okay, maybe... Yeah, you come around over here. We want to be using our abilities. Oh, fuck it. This is... No, it's not a good idea. We really can't be taking too much damage. I want more of them to shoot us. Maybe if we moved a little bit over this way, we'd be more within their range. good. The artillery's coming out over here. Let them shoot him, because they'll be lucky if they even hit him like once or twice. Yeah, weak against armor. What are you gonna do? Might as well use it. There's no unarmored units. He's almost out of ammo. Then we'll come over here a little bit closer, see if there's any other rangers or archer units down here that we can waste the ammo of. And they'll tend to shoot a lot faster than this. Right, hurry up. Okay, cool. Moving a bit closer, and we'll see who will shoot us. Yep, there's another one there. Anyone else? Yep, another one. Cool. Go for it. Hopefully, after these two have run out of ammo, we can bring in our archers to start dishing out damage. I really, really want more quarrelers. I don't feel like I've got enough. Like, these dwarf warriors, they're shit by comparison. I need more quarrelers. But at the same time, you do need a sufficient melee line in order to properly defend the archers. These guys here aren't really good at doing that. Alright. How's it going over here? Used up all their ammo yet? Okay, one of them has. Okay, cool. Come over here. Yeah, Bellegarde's got pretty good missile resistance. Alright, let's start bringing these guys up. Cool. Alright, last one of these. If we can get some actual kills, that would be great. Okay, you guys get ready as well. We'll begin the assault soon. I'm pretty confident that we'll get the win. Alright, but first things first, let's bomb. Oh shit. It's probably for the best. They don't do much damage. Just come over here and waste their ammo. How's they going for kills? Not bad. Mostly up against quarrelers though, but that's okay. Actually, if you can get a shot off on those rangers with great weapons, that'll be good. Good, decent kills. Now, it could be good to hit like the artillery in here, but as soon as we start shooting, they'll move around, whereas they just sit there and take it from here. Nope, they won't have that. Wait, they're actually going to shoot? No. Set up again. So kills wise, 109 is pretty. He's done his worth. So that's good to see. That's it. Bombed just the living shit out of them. They got the artillery aiming for us now. So use up your ammo, then just move out of the way. Damn, they did well. Okay, yeah, just drop this and go. Don't need to worry about the Rangers with great weapons. They won't be able to reach us. Actually, go around over here. If they're out of ammo, we'll be able to get nice and close. Prefer to shoot the units that are over here. I think we'll get better shots off on them. Plus they're in... But they just get better shots on them. So, specifically aiming for units that don't have shields would be the best course of action there. Sounds like background noise, but it's this. Oh, under the correlers are shooting. This guy here's not facing the right way. Yeah, shoot them. It's going well. Getting loads of kills here. Oh, Bugman's Rangers. Yeah, get out of their way. Back a bit. Still got a lot of ammo, so I don't want to make the assault just yet. Actually, stand back enough, and we'll shoot at the guys on the wall. We've thinned these guys out enough, I think. All right, shoot the giant slayers. Those are easy to kill. They have no armor. $146 kills, that's 173 kills, that's even better. Not bad at all. So like I said, I want more quarrelers. Really helpful for siege fights, and that's how we expand. Alright, let's get ready to make this assault. And then one guy left with ammo, and he can just pick fights as needed. Now, as for the enemy artillery, there's one load of it still left. We've got 23 minutes left. Okay, we might not need a second fight after all. That would be ideal. Yep, you're going up there as well. You're not that badly damaged. And he'll provide some buffs from here. Might be a good idea to shoot those longbeards with great weapons. But he's smashing up my hammerers with these rangers. Well, why don't we get down off the ground then? Maybe just stay up here if we don't absolutely have to. Yeah, see how you like getting hammered. I suppose you can go up as well, you're not badly damaged. Yeah, there's nothing in our army that the Giant Slayers are good against. No large units, so no problem there. Get into a duel with their general to defeat him. Okay, let's get him up on the wall so that he can just find something to go and shoot. I suppose since we're taking damage, we might as well send these guys into melee as well, since it's all going to recover at the same rate. I don't think there's going to be a counter-attack. Not next turn anyway.
Let us a reckoning.
Bring that back. He's actually having a bit of a hard time. I'll have to send more troops down here to help him.
Right. We've near to man's death. Catch is the season of our discontent. For the Karazanko! Vengeance!
Need someone over here. Stopping. Can't get anyone to him.
True king of air beings! Fight!
His Bugman's rangers are doing so much damage. Okay, just get off the wall. Don't worry about fighting. Just stop them from shooting. How are we going over here? No one's really doing particularly well.
The ancestors watch! I suppose! Shall we drink weak ale? Dwarf warriors! Hammer us!
Yeah, we've got to get rid of these dwarf warriors. They're totally useless. They just can't do anything. Gotta replace them with brawlers.
For the High King!
I might be able to use a global recruitment from Al Hayek for this turn.
Wait, demand!
Just replace them with these guys. They're just shit.
Dwarf warriors! I keep my own.
Belagar, you keep fighting him.
Move!
Handling that well enough. Like, look at this. Fucking 30 kills, 14 kills, 12. They nearly wiped out. Yeah, just die. I'll replace you with something better.
Hammer us! Move now!
Alright, capturing the settlement should increase our income. Well, no, it'll definitely increase our income. Should be able to afford the extra units.
Dwarf warriors! Anu! Belagar! For the ants! Yes! Watchbearer! For the everlasting realm! Score! Belagar Ironhammer! Shield bearers! Hold!
Damn, you got 56 kills. Not bad at all.
For the Karazanko! For the ancestor gods! Zulrika!
Shoot him. Shoot him. If he dies, we might be able to break these units in.
They have fallen to gold sickness! Understood.
Doesn't matter if they get wiped out.
There's nothing I can't fix. Ready to fight. Hammer us. Charge.
I'd say we're winning the battle, but it's definitely coming at a cost. These rangers aren't faring too well. What are they fighting up here?
Kill them.
Oh, you got him. Nice job.
Yes. Vengeance.
Because those giant slayers, even if we inflict the army loss penalty, they're not going to rout.
For the ancestors. We kill. Stop! For the Kara's Angrund. Do not shame your ancestors.
Well, we're definitely going to need some downtime after this. Well, this is a tough one. Victory's in our grasp. Okay, good. The army loss penalty was just inflicted, so we just need to get rid of the giant slayers now. Alright, Belagos should probably get out of there. Last thing I want is for him to get wounded. Yeah, so if we had just bonsai'd in right at the start, definitely would have lost this. We had to take our time and, you know, do the stuff with the sieges. Great victory, so be it. At least I didn't need to do a second attack. So one of our dwarf warriors is definitely defeated, and that's fine. I'd like to get 2 more quarrelers. If we're going to be focusing on doing siege battles, the quarrelers are far more useful. I mean, look at the kills by comparison. 151, 185, 43, 38. None of them did a very good job at all. But it's legendary difficulty. Low tier units I know are not very good. Problem is we can't afford the higher tier units. Okay. Okay, we'll loot and occupy.
Kill him.
Need the money. 748 is not bad. Now then, will they accept peace after
Yes.
that?
What is your
Then we'll have to come down here and smash them as well.
revenge incarnate?
Right, let's merge these two
Lord of the
and get
Angrund.
2 more. So the amount of money that we gain from looting it
You have my
is
hammer.
enough to cover the cost for the quarrelers. Yeah, that'd be useful. It's only useful once in a battle for 25 seconds. It's not actually that good. Better to give them something that they're going to be useful on a permanent basis. So missile damage plus 12% for quarrelers. And missile resistance. Extra armor for them. You know, if they've got the rank, which they don't. But we can get to stand our ground, which provides sort of the same thing as this, except we can use it multiple times. Alright, cool. That's done. Glad we didn't demolish that. Now, what else do we need? Well, we need the public order, obviously, to stop all these revolts. But other things are, like, we could really use better weapons. Extra ammunition for artillery is good, but I'm going to go with autonomy of the holds. I wonder if I should have gone actually another unit of grudge throwers. Oh no, I can't. The settlement's under siege. Never mind. I'm not sure if I'll be able to save it. 2 chance till it revolts. Well. Here's the problem, they're gonna go into raid stance soon. They'll get shitloads of replenishment really quickly. And then there's this motherfucker here. Actually, it'd be good if he was to attack first. I don't know. Alright, there's nothing else I can do. Let's just have a look at any diplomacy we might be able to do. So, Paravon, they like us, but they don't like us enough. The Empire won't accept trade.
For that is all I am. Not likely.
No point paying for it, my capital's blockaded. Followers of Nagash actually like me, but I want to fight them.
Open the Liber Mortis.
And then there's the Wood Elves.
Set aside your book of grudges for of course. Bow, marvel at my skill.
Okay, let's move on. You know, I forgot to check what buildings were in the settlement we just captured. Right. So like I said, next turn we're going to take out that rebel army. And there'll be another rebellion pretty much straight after it, I imagine. And Skarsnik may besiege it. But if he does, another rebellion will likely hit him in the rear. I hope. Oh god. Should be able to defend against 1 stack. Fuck me. At least they can only bring in 4 armies at a time. And they are taking attrition. Until they get into that stance. No more attrition. Can't believe how beefed up Skarsnik is in this campaign. This is utterly ridiculous. He only had a handful of settlements. He had like 6 armies. The thing is, when the player uses goblins, goblins suck. But when the AI uses goblins, it's okay because of all the buffs they get. Just too many of them.
True king of 8 peaks.
Yeah, obviously we don't care about them.
This is impudence.
Okay, so we come out here. Have to fight it. Oh, fuck me. Because I'm just trying to think. Yeah, I think we can manage this without too many casualties. I mean, our gun units will take out those Vargulfs really quickly. We just got to keep in mind. Yes, we can win this. That's not the problem. The problem here is Skarsnik going to attack and assault right away? We want him to build up as much siege equipment as possible. I don't know if this is the right decision, but we've got to do something. I can't send Belagar back. Alright, this is a really good spot for the guns as well. Careful, don't let them hit us in the flank.
Thunderous! Quarrelers! Thunderous! Axes out, lads!
Nice, I did a lot of damage.
For the Kara's encore! For Grimnir! Thunderous!
So definitely want to be taking out those Vargulfs.
Quarrelers! Pick your targets well! For the ancestors! We demand blood!
Okay, turn around, shoot these Varguys. I don't want to take any damage here, but you can't not. What are you gonna do? You gotta get these gunners out of combat. I don't know if this is the right decision to make, but like I said, there's gonna be another rebellion, and if the rebellion happens, it just gives these guys a full stack. They really need the gun troops more than anything, and they got hit.
Vengeance begin! Ready to strike! We fire on your command! Words to me!
And we can't take on captives either. And if anyone besieges the settlement at the end, which of course they will, no recovery. This is why it makes this situation here so fucking impossible. There's no way in hell we're gonna hold it, you know, indefinitely. Okay, we'll win this battle easily enough, but I needed to win this without taking a single casualty. Really. It's just not going to be possible. Too many mobile units.
Thunderers! Dwarf warriors! Strike out! Kill them! Belay and bless our aim! I at your command! Attack! Grudge thrower!
Okay, I don't need the grudge thrower anymore. They should be getting their army loss penalty pretty soon.
Castle! For the ancestors! Castle!
Just wait for that Vargolf to go down, and then that should be it. There we go. Way more damage than I would have liked, but there was... I don't know what else I could have done about it. Really good units. Come on, just disintegrate already. They stopped shooting our own men. Now, too late now. Skarsnik's problem... I mean, I guess the damage isn't that bad. It just looked worse. 260 losses and no way to recover them. I don't want to lose this settlement, but I don't have a choice. Fucking greybeards, prospectors. Tying me down where I should be out here fighting. We're not going to get any replenishment anyway, might as well get some money out of it. Do you know what the funny thing is? It actually cost us money to do that. Well, not really. Someone's going to besiege it, so... And there'll still be another revolt. There's no point demolishing any of this stuff, it won't get done. I don't like doing that anyway, but... It's just the way it is. Alright, we're in pretty good shape. If we stand here, we'll be at full strength, ready to attack them next turn. There's no walls here this time, so it'll be a lot easier. Yeah. I'm probably... I don't know. Are we going to go down here? It's level 5. I don't know. I'll make that decision later. Because if I don't control the whole province, I'm probably going to need this. So yeah, at the moment, this settlement makes us so much money. If we lost this, that's a big deal. There's currently 4 armies here that are in really bad shape. Recruiting another, like... If I did recruit another general here, obviously it's going to be very expensive, but I can give him Regiment of Renown. I might just have enough money to get to the next settlement, loot that, and then get to the next settlement after that, and pay for him that way. Disciplined. Alright, we'll give it a shot. This is probably this is a very bad idea. I'll hemorrhage by more than 2,000 a turn. And that's before I've hired the Regiment of Renown.
What?
Won't be able to get that one back. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd really like to do it, but money. I can't afford it. They could lay siege to that for literally ages. But then again, once it's under siege again, I'll get an increase of income by 1,000. It might be just what we need to repel just one attack. Just one turn of attack.
Zook right off!
I refuse.
I might have to actually sack and occupy this settlement here, which sucks to do, but it's... Oh no, I'm not going to do that, because they've got gems here. No, I'm going to go with the original plan. They're going to besiege, and they're still taking attrition, so that's good. And a rebellion will... Look, let's hire the general anyway, and we'll just see what the costs are going to be like.
Lord. Getting out of here.
Minus 1,000 a turn. We'll go broke in 5 turns. If I hire this one and this one, I'll go broke in like 3 turns. But this guy here alone would provide so much strength. Same with this one. The Scolder Guard. Fuck me. I guess fuck money, huh? We'll just have to find a way to get that cash.
Zulrikas! True king!
I don't have enough money to even get through this turn. And we're still gonna need... Fucking hell.
Lord of the Angrund!
I just can't afford it. Like, if we're taking attrition, we won't be able to keep our progress going down here. But I really want to hold on to the settlement here.
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
There's nothing I can do to reduce their upkeep costs. And even with this, there's no guarantee I'd win.
Lund's heir!
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll give it a shot anyway, we'll just see what happens. If we end up taking attrition, well, we end up taking attrition. I'll do what I can. Maybe I might be able to sell Arkan some military access or something. Oh, hang on, I got an idea. Thegan's Errantry. They're probably going to get wiped out by Arkan.
The days are doom-laden, and so the dwarves come begging.
I want him to get some money out of him, even at the cost of reliability. Is there any diplomatic deal that I could possibly make that's going to give me some money? Funny, he's the one that likes me the most. A non-aggression pact, I could get some cash out of him. Is there anyone else? Paravon?
How do the dwarf realms fare in these
Give me some money.
Never.
Fuck you.
So,
Plus, we're getting money from trade now, aren't we? Yeah. Well, as I said, if they besiege this, our income will change. It'll actually go higher.
Revenge incarnate!
Alright, well. I feel like I've done everything that I can. Moving on. So another rebellion happened in Sartosa, and hopefully that's going to keep them busy. I don't know. They might attack it, they might not. Don't know. Thegan's Errantry was destroyed. Good and bad at the same time. Okay. This could actually be good, because I can win this battle here, right? And we'll get some loot money out of it. So we'd lay siege for a little while, and have the rebellion smack him in the butt. It's not a super strong army. Oh, but I don't have a very good defense system here. This is fucked. Some settlements are easier to defend than others, and this one here, it's not defensible. But we just do what we can.
War machine ready.
We don't get a choice. We can't redesign the settlement. Just come around over this side like this.
The ancestors watch.
Okay, we're gonna want some guys up on the walls just for a short time to do some tower damage on them.
For the ancestors. Yes.
So yeah, I didn't do it properly.
Dwarf warriors.
Alright, cool.
Longbeards. War of vengeance. Longbeards. For the ancestor gods.
Various places to defend. Shit, I need to move him.
Thrower. Thunderers. Dwarf warriors. Killers. Castle.
Okay, I think we've prepared as much as possible. Let's just try to hang on, missed you. Just try to minimize the amount of damage that we take. That's the name of the game here. Pretty sure victory's certain. Pretty sure. I've been wrong before. So yeah, there's a bit of damage, and then we get him off. Kind of good that it wasted some of their ammo there. I'll tell you what I'd like to do. Get a cavalry unit round at the back here to take out these goblin rock lobbers, but no such luck. Have no cavalry. Not really complaining, cavalry's shit in this game, but in this instance here it would be very helpful. Do you know what else would be helpful? Bloody ally. A friend. I miss border princes. I miss them getting bashed up. We shouldn't have to worry too much about being conservative with the ammo. As long as they're shooting at something, should be okay.
This won't miss fire.
But you stand back over here, and we'll just have our lord attack him. Because he was just getting destroyed by the artillery.
For the colors and core. It is a reckoning.
So far, so good.
Thunderers! Reload! Get moving!
Yeah, if they want to shoot our Thane here, that's absolutely fine. More likely to do damage to their own troops.
Launch thrower! Come together, lads! For the ancestors!
Make sure they get in range within these guys as well. So far, this is working out really nicely. What are you doing? Oh, right, because I was targeting a specific unit.
Kazakan Kazakita!
Nah, it does like that. It's all good.
Warriors! Range far! Range fast!
Alright, we got incoming over here now.
Plow through! Put the eggs!
Oh, look who it is.
Thunderers! Charge! Whoa! To me! We demand blood! Stop!
Okay, looks like there's going to be more units coming over this way, so we'll bomb that now.
For the high
There's
king!
nothing to be concerned. This is already beaten up units.
Thunderers!
Getting a little bit
Of those
closer.
dwarven knights!
Same with you. You focus on this as well.
Dwarf warriors! For the ancestor gods! Thunderers! Fire on the floor! Dwarf warriors! The clans unite! Thunderers!
They turned around just at the last moment there.
Grudge thrower!
99 kills.
That's
It's going pretty well.
Rage fast! Rage fast! Grudge thrower!
Right, back over here. This is where there's most of them. This is so the cavalry now.
Hear those thunderers!
Sorry about Wozak, he's not a good fighter.
Quarrelers! Kill the oaths! Let ancestors die or understood!
Yeah, I'd say we got this in the bag. No. Stay over here. Stay over here.
Vain! For the High King! The moon's glow! So many need satisfied. Let us bleed for the clan!
86 kills. Cool. You're alright.
We demand blood!
Where's Wozak?
For the Caravan Corps! Targets Lord! Charge! Check him down! Deadeye'll get him!
Surely the army loss penalty be inflicted any moment now. And they've clearly lost. Oh, I guess they had a little bit more fight left in them, just a little bit. Should pull this guy out so that he gets some recovery. As in, if he gets wiped out, it'll just take a long time for them to replenish. Try and spread the casualties out. Oh, what the fuck are they doing out here? Go. Probably more damage than I would have liked, but overall it's a victory. There's no one else coming down this way, and I don't think the Bretonnian army is going to attack us over the end down. Okay, the damage doesn't look that bad. It always looks worse in the battle map, just because of certain units that are still alive but have taken hit point damage. So yeah, that's pretty obvious that they would have done the most damage, but I did twice as much with my catapult. Like I said, we really don't want to be completely out of money next turn. So that was a kind of a blessing in disguise there. If that's his Wa, surely it'll disappear next turn. So what's Crooked Moon gonna do? I didn't expect this, but I am thanking the fucking gods right now that I recruited these units. It's only 3 armies. This guy will, if we win here, he'll probably make the attack. So I don't know, we'll just do what we can. There's nothing else we can do. Maybe I should have recruited another unit. I don't know. But defeating Crooked Moon here, at the very least, will slow them down. And if that other fucking army sacks the city or occupies it, whatever, they're a rogue army. They almost don't matter. I wanted to get a peace treaty with them, but they're belligerent. They just won't accept it. Not another one of these settlements, for fuck's sake. This is just like Karak-Izor. That's not to say we can't win.
By the layers will.
Alright, we'll just do the... Again, we'll just do the best we can. So... Yeah, that's not going to obstruct us.
Thunderers!
Glad the artillery's at full strength. Would have loved one turn, though, for them to heal up just a little bit. Well, then again, it costs me money. See, one way or another, if they lose, then these guys die and I don't have to pay them. If we win, well, then it was worth it.
Dwarf warriors!
So, alright, once again, let's have the towers just do just a small amount of damage.
They have wronged us!
What's the dwarf warriors there? Okay. Keep these guys in reserve.
Iron drakes!
Well, this will be really useful against goblins.
Longbeards! Tell! Longbeards! For the High King! Dwarf warriors! Lord of Clan Morgrim! For the Karazhan Corps!
Yeah, you stay up front there. And see if you can tank the majority of them.
Thunderers!
Yeah, he doesn't have any abilities yet. I don't know if this thing will block shots, so I'll move up forward a little bit. I do not want to have my shots obstructed.
Iron drakes!
Alright. So, fingers crossed we not only win, but we win well enough that nobody else besieges the settlement next turn. It just gives us one turn for replenishment. Just one turn.
Cleave them in twain!
No, these guys aren't going to get on the walls, so I don't have to worry about that right now. And what's he doing? If he gets up on the wall, that's not really even a concern, that's just goblins. Oh, there's probably archers right behind them. Alright, that's pretty much all we're going to do in terms of...
It is a reckoning! Dwarf warriors!
Yep, you get off the wall now as well. Just because it's... We fight together. We got a few shots off. That's great. We're probably not going to get any more than that anyway. Because they're going to climb up the walls, they outnumber us, and they'll just cap the town, the towers.
We're ready. Move now!
They're still walking out of here with any damage, and they at least took some. And as we've shown before, doing this is a great way to get kills. It really does work. By focusing on using the missile units as opposed to melee units. Holding on the walls favors melee units, because the missile units just don't get very good shots. Everything's obstructed for them.
Let's start shooting! Hunt those dwarven legs!
So that guy there is in charge of the battle. I wonder if I had put my guns here right from the start, would they have just... Actually, why don't we go there, send the guns there, because if we kill him, they're going to be constantly routing all the time. He's just trying to cap the gate here, which no one's going to go through anyway.
A worthy order! For the Karazhan Corps! Axes out, lads! Bring
Yeah,
it
look,
on!
I think we need to focus on this stuff here.
Move! Quarrelets! Kazook! Ready! Move!
Yeah, he's coming over this way.
Flesh out aim!
Let's get ready to shoot him. Where are you? You come over here.
At once!
It's also good when they sort of come in a little bit piecemeal. On one hand, but if they get blobbed up over here, the artillery would do better.
Our fire undimmed!
I would really love you to kill Cracker.
For the ancestor gods! Send in the Grimnir! Take them down! We'll guard it! Runes of power!
Let's see who wins.
Let's start shooting! On the way!
Oh, I think this motherfucker heals.
For mountain and home! Strike out! Longbeards!
Just be careful not to shoot our general. I don't mind you getting a little bit of friendly fire, just try to limit it to minimal, please.
Vengeance begin! Zah!
Trolls are coming.
Drag them down! Rune Lord!
Good. Good. Make sure you kill him.
The clans unite!
Oh fuck.
Longbeards! Thunderers!
Sneaky shit. He'll be back, but
Find your targets! Longbeards! Iron drakes! Plow through! Dwarf warriors!
oh, it's not really flamethrowers, is it?
Iron drakes!
Get the iron drakes out of it.
High King!
Turn around over here once you shoot into this.
Reach fast! Iron drakes!
Yeah, shoot those nasty stalkers.
Longbeards! Axes out!
You get back over here.
On the way!
Kill him. Alright, we need another reinforcement over here. Those units starting to die.
Chicken in!
Good kill so far.
On those dwarfen legs!
Don't forget, we've still got our strongest unit in reserve here.
This is the age of reckoning! Thunderers! Good!
I don't want them getting shot any further. Pull them back to here.
Nothing can stop us!
Haven't used the artillery yet, maybe we should.
On the way!
To get some of these missile units.
The clans unite! Yes, Lord. Sir!
It's gonna kill the enemy general. That would be
Axes out, lads!
really good for me.
The next kill is ours.
Am I gonna have to do a part 4? I don't know. I don't want to, but in very rare occasions I will do it.
Defiant and unbound.
Problem is, like, it's just not good for my channel to do that much content on one campaign.
Feel our wrath for the king.
It will lose interest. See how we go. Let's do it. We're only at an hour. Might go 2 hours in this one. We'll see how we go.
Kill them!
Depends if we manage to actually save Sartosa.
We demand blood! Thunderous!
Get back over here now. Yeah, maybe give them a shot. Enemy lord's dead. Good. That's going to make it a lot easier to break them, obviously. See, this is the problem with this settlement. They're not blobbing in one area. My artillery, my most powerful unit, is not able to get a lot of kills.
Lord of Clan Morglin! Go!
Glad I hired this unit. It's doing pretty well.
Dwarf warriors!
Okay. The blobbing is happening kind of over here. We just need to pull some of these guys out of the fight.
Unite! Dwarf warriors!
Quarrelers, over here.
Fire on the foe!
Them.
Yes, Lord!
Now, on legendary difficulty, killing the enemy general doesn't really do a whole lot, but it's something. Makes them break just that little bit earlier.
Iron drakes!
Actually, this could work.
Quarrelers! Kill them all in Bigot's reach! Shoot, lads!
This guy back. Same with you. Get back.
Advance! Iron drakes! Strike out!
Back, how they go? 157 kills. They're doing really well now. Again, I've still got the Iron Breakers here, saving them for the last stand. Then again, we won't get a last stand if we get the army loss penalty. Still, just their presence on the battlefield increases our balance of power by, I think, a significant margin. Just come stand over here, because our gunners are having a hard time shooting.
Missiles ready! Plow through! Warriors!
Shit. Squigs.
Put those dwarven lads! Sir! Thunderous! Kill him!
Hold your ground as best you can. But he's providing morale buffs. Shit, they really don't want to let my Scolder Guard get away here.
War of vengeance! The clans unite! Grudge thrower!
I'll be back. I'll be back.
Moving out! The clans unite! Thunderous!
Shit.
Ready to strike! Shoot the waddocks!
Alright, I think it's time to bring in the big guns. Those trolls will be gone in a moment. Definitely looks like we're winning the battle. It's just, how much is it going to cost us? Get over there, start bombing those Night Goblin archers.
It is a reckoning! Rage fire! Rage fest! We demand blood! For the ancestors! Go! Valia Blessari! No! Will do!
They've still got quite a few reserves though.
Quarrelers!
Settlement type is really annoying to defend. How many kills you got? 56 already, nice.
Well, those 12 and lay!
They did well.
Thunderers! Nothing can stop us! We demand blood!
Good, loads of kills there.
Breakers! Grudge thrower! Get moving! And that!
Oh wait, you're gonna block the shot.
Nothing can stop us!
Ah!
Breakers!
Now just come back.
Fast!
So good.
Rage fast!
Actually, no. Yeah, you can handle these guys out here.
Iron drakes! Tear them down!
Still got loads of reserves.
Grudge thrower! Ah! Vengeance!
Knob nails. Yeah. Shoot him.
Move now! Off we go! Kill the axe! The ancestors watch! By the ancestors, I'll have vengeance!
Aren't you firing?
Will!
Shoot the wizards!
Fucking idiots.
Targets will!
Just weren't shooting.
Grudge thrower!
Ready!
Okay, I need a unit over here to stop these archers shooting into his flank.
For vengeance!
Good, so they broke easily. And the Scolder Guard's doing way better than I thought they'd do. And these guys aren't doing anywhere near as well as I thought they'd do. Unit got wiped out.
For the ancestor gods!
Send him over here. Take out Knob Nuts. What happened to the guy sent out this way?
Vengeance! Yes, Lord!
They have wronged us! Take them down!
I know what's going on with them, they just weren't shooting.
Fire on the floor! Get them! Shoot the wizards!
Kazoo! Kazoo! Nothing can stop us! Kazoo!
It seems to be going okay. I don't know why they're not. They're just leaving so many units in reserve.
Kazoo!
Hunt
Not only for them.
Runes of power! Thunderers! Will do!
Bloody general.
Dwarf warriors! Move!
Iron breakers!
Any chance you could shoot them whilst also in melee? No.
Get along, beards!
Actually, the Scolder Guard. If they come round over here, they'll rip them to shreds. No more squigs or anything over this way, I think. Wait, what's this?
Bastard of runecraft!
He's not faring so well. Get him out of there. I don't want him dead.
Short order, let the vengeance begin!
He should be the last one to die.
Rune Lord! Longbeards! Go! Thunderers! Go!
I really need something that's going to be good against them.
Kill him!
Maybe if fewer guys were fighting them, the guns might have a better chance of actually landing a hit.
Strike out! Let the vengeance begin! Range far, range fast!
Slow cloak. I mean, he's done well in the battle, but I need him to do more. They're doing well as well.
Thunderers!
Alright, you got squig guys coming in here to shoot them. There's still a lot of guys out here just in reserve doing nothing.
Stop us! Understood, Lord! Kill 'em all!
Handbreakers! Killers!
Start pulling these guys back into here. Scolder Guard will handle the rest of this.
Fire on the forge!
Plus, we need to get him away from that artillery.
Whoa! Dark out!
Longbeards! Iron Drain!
Another unit wiped out, which is great.
It is a reckoning! Move
317 kills. Probably the MVP. We didn't really get a good chance at all to use the artillery in this battle.
Fire! Reload! Fire!
Shifting! Dodge! Yes! Yes! Down! Kazoo! Spark out! Kazoo! With haste!
Doesn't really matter so much if he dies. Doing that.
Axes out! Grudge thrower! Thunderous!
Nothing could stop us!
For the ancestors!
Longbeards! For mountain and home! Let's start shooting! Move now! Aye!
Killers!
Damn it.
The next kill is ours!
Thunderers are getting smashed.
Handbreakers!
This guy over here is nearly dead. You still got some ammo left to shoot up those goblin wolf chariots. I don't know what these guys over here are doing. Standing around doing nothing.
Move now! Fire on the ergs!
Yeah, don't bother shooting them now. Well, actually, you can just hit them with like one right on the side there. Should be a good shot. One overshot, one undershot. Come on, hurry up. Just need one hit to make them break, and then forget it.
How we halt! Thunderers! Move!
Iron will!
Must have killed that other general. Good. Get around over the side here.
No!
Grudge thrower! Handbreakers!
Alright, Thane, get over there. Need your help.
Will!
Range far! Range fast!
I am
Talk about cutting this one close. Still feel like I'm gonna win.
Grudge thrower!
It's just it's gonna be really close.
Ready! Aye! Yes! Nothing can stop us!
Careful where we're shooting. We don't want to hit our own units.
Understood!
It is a wreck
I'm in the rear here.
For the High King!
I think being scalded with steam wasn't enough. We're back for more.
targets, Lord!
Don't waste all the ammo on garbage like this.
Move now!
The clans unite! Defiant and unbowed! Bring the earth
Down!
Water shall breathe this day! Hit them!
Now, unfortunately, due to the amount of damage that we've taken, we can pretty much guarantee that that other rogue army is going to attack. I don't think their turn came... I think their turn comes pretty much last. So we'll get no time to replenish. Which sucks, and I don't think we could defend against it. We're too worn out now.
Hanu! Grudge thrower!
This just didn't go well enough. So I might as well... We'll see what happens. I just think he will besiege us. Can't catch up to him. Get back over here. Still don't get what they're doing over here. That's what we do. Send the artillery up to here and see if we can get a shot off on them to wake them up. Another one's dead. Great. At the very least, being able to defeat this Crooked Moon army, it should stop their progression south.
War of vengeance! Let the vengeance begin! Take aim! Move! Range far!
Just so depleted now. Oh, did my Thane die?
Move! Will do!
Let the vengeance begin!
Iron drakes! Vengeance!
And breakers!
Grudge thrower! Understood, Lord!
And breakers!
Now then, push Grudge thrower!
Good of them to send in their rock lobbers. Make sure that they get wiped out. I don't want to see this one again.
Longbeards! Right
And then for some reason, these guys out here, they just don't want to come at us. You know what? It might actually be in our best interests to wait. You will draw if the time runs out. They'll continue to lay siege on us, but they won't attack. I don't know. I haven't seen the AI do this in Warhammer 2, where they just have some units where they just refuse to use them. They have nothing left in here, they have to use these troops. Well, hang on, if they're not going to come to us, why don't we send these guys up on the wall and the towers can just shoot them? Maybe that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to do what I did. They want to wait until the time runs out so they can come back and attack with full ammunition. I mean, these guys over here still have full ammunition. You should shoot the goblin rock lobber. Don't worry about goblins. Let's get some good kills. Or just get... Try and set this up so both... Yeah, there we go. Both being used now. Surely the army loss penalty is going to be inflicted on them soon. So look at that. The lower dead minus 10. Difficulty modifier plus 10. So it literally makes no difference to kill the enemy general. This is what I was talking about in the video about static modifiers. Seems like these units here are glitched out. They must think they've still got a decent amount of balance of power if they're not going to finish it. Or they must look at us and be like, yeah, they're really weak. Like I said, if we went up against that rogue army, it probably won't attack us on the first turn it makes the attack. Do you know what the funny thing is? We could probably just sail away. Or another thing is that I think there's another Crooked Moon army nearby. They might just want to make another attack. What's the guy got to do to win? I remember back in the day when this first came out, well, Warhammer 1 first came out, the towers were so accurate, it almost pinpoint accuracy. Just obliterated enemy units so quickly. Now they're not so important. Very powerful, but really inaccurate. So we got some goblin units there with that much health, still standing to fight. There we go. Fuck me, that took a lot. That army there didn't do a whole lot of damage to us. Well, that would have been the first wave. It's subsequent waves that did a lot of damage. And those other generals, it's good to know that we actually killed them. They're not just wounded. They lost 3 generals on this fight. Although I think one of them was a Wa army. No, they didn't actually bring any of their Wars. How about that? Oh my god, the damage. Yeah, he did die in the battle. The damage is so bad. Well, I'll take the money. If possible, I'll see if I can get a peace treaty with them. Under any circumstance, I'll see what I can get. But this, at the very least, ends Skarsnik's progression down south, at least for a little while. You know what, that's probably the best thing that could have happened. Because that army is just going to disappear soon. But it does stop us from being able to replenish. Oh dear. Based on that army size, we might be able to beat it. Maybe. But yeah, like I said, at least being able to repel that. Money-wise, you know, bad. But we probably made the money that they cost us. Just, God, we did so much damage to them.
Vengeful Rune Lord.
If I didn't hire them, we wouldn't have won that battle. No way. It was too close. Now, on their beginning of their turn, next turn, it should disappear. Now, let me just check something. If I can get peace with this guy somehow.
Do not waste my time with petty talk. Make your offer and be done.
No. There's no hope of peace with him. What a dick.
Billiger Ironhammer.
Alright, like I said, we come down, take Eye of the Panther, and we can auto-resolve that. Yeah, probably would have taken about the same amount of damage. We got a bit of income from that, but we got enough money to last 7 turns with that army, roughly. But like I said, I don't know if I want to keep it there. Someone's going to make the attack. He could get out, like I said.
Yes.
No replenishment from that. Oh shit. He can't get back in.
Me. I have no time for this. I won't. Not likely.
What if we went over here and captured this?
I do.
I really want to prevent this settlement from falling, but I don't think I can. Alright, what's the go down here? Oh, God. And what are we up against?
So.
Level 5 settlement. They haven't built that up to... Wait, is that maximum? Let me just check. Yeah, that is maximum. Oh god, that's going to be difficult to assault. Alright guys, well, I'm going to end the episode here. I think that this isn't that much of a disaster anymore, but it's 3 episodes, and we've made good progress. It's kind of... Oh my god. There's so much here still. I don't know, I'll think about doing a 4th episode, we'll see. Because if we can manage to capture this, that would make a big difference. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, guys, so like and subscribe. Maybe there'll be a 4th. Regardless, see you next time, fuckers.